¿Qué onda, vatos? Thanks again for tuning in to yet another video of him is coming at you live from the West Coast yet again, San Jose, California. We are currently riding in winter. It is a little chilly, of course, but it's California, so it's manageable. 60s ain't bad. 60s is pretty good. It was a lot colder this morning, so just checking in on the saddlebags, the TCMT saddlebags. I've had them now for a minute, of course. You know, just a follow-up video on how they're performing and what's going on with saddlebags. I really think the saddlebags look great. They just don't look that great on my bike. All right, I do have a soft tail. I have a lowrider S. I got quite a few little, things on it. I have a FXRT fairing. You guys could see it. Full audio system. Just my bracket that I made for it. Of course, it's for a soft tail Dyna. No, sorry, it's a soft tail twin cam. Sorry, guys. I think it's for a Heritage soft tail. So you guys can see the videos. I've modified it. I made it fit on my lowrider S. It fits pretty close to the bike. I mean, it's very tight. The bracket itself is just the spacing is just a little bit too great for my taste. I would have to, just do something else. Change the bracket. I've mounted plenty of saddlebags on bikes before. I've been doing it for many years. I know I can 100% change it and just make it a little bit tighter, but I don't know. Like I said, I was gonna give this a try, and it's been a minute. I gave it a try, and I'm just not entirely happy with the spacing of the saddlebags and the fender. But as far as the saddlebags themselves, like I said, they're TCMT aftermarket. They're not OEM Harley-Davidson. But after seeing this and then going to the dealership, seeing what they have at the dealership, then of course the employees talking to me about the OEM saddlebags, which are the CVO saddlebags, because they have the speaker. You guys can see it right here. They have the speaker grills on them on the lids. So these fit 6x9 speakers. That's what they fit. They're 6x9s. You guys can see the videos. I believe with the speaker grill, the saddlebags, they come in around $400, $500. I got them on sale. Sometime last year. I can't remember. It's already been a few months. I think it's been 2 months. So I got them on sale for about $330, which was, a good steal. If you buy these from Harley-Davidson, I believe you have to have a VIN. I believe they're VIN locked. So I did buy the saddlebags, and I bought the speaker grills. And the reason why I got them is because I like the way they looked. All right, I like the chop style of the saddlebags. I think they look pretty neat. I also liked the speakers, the speaker grills. There's the in speaker lids, the speaker lids. Sorry, guys. I also like that. I have 6.5 speakers in my fairing. I'm pushing out 600 watts. So I am dishing out 150 watts per speaker. So 6.5, 6x9s on the back. Another reason why I got these saddlebags was because I also wanted them matched with the rest of the bike. You guys can see I have a custom paint. It is absolutely filthy. The bike is filthy. It's been raining. I keep the bike outside, so it's not indoors. I haven't washed it because it is currently in that season of rain. So I don't see a point of washing the bike. So it is absolutely filthy, guys. Every little, look at that. It is filthy. So we're gonna pull in right over here real quick. All right, we're almost there, guys. So those are the reasons why I got these saddlebags. I've had the Leather Pros on my lowrider S for about 4 years. I absolutely love the Leather Pros. They're quick, easy install. You don't have to modify your bracket or anything like that. Advent Black does have a bracket for your soft tail, but I just don't think it's gonna look that great because I don't have Advent Black's bracket, but it's gonna sit exactly the same as Advent Black. I think Nasty Hog, currently Nasty Hog has the best option when it comes to quick detach saddlebags. I think Nasty Hog has the best looking option right now, and I believe their setup is a little bit over $1,100. So it is pricey, but they do offer a color match option. Yes, they do. So in my opinion, I think, because I mean, you have to weigh your options. The Leather Pros are great. They have a ton of capacity, but they will fade because of the sun, their fabric. They do require maintenance. You know, you have to calculate that in your, or you would have to, you know, weigh your options. All right, you have that. You also have, you know, just the additional maintenance, of course, like I said. And some people just don't like the Leather Pros. I like the way they look. I'm okay with it. The Leather Pro design has been around for 20 years, since 2004, right? The FX DXT, right? Is that what it's called? The FX man, I forgot. The FX DT, the FX, it's one of those, all right? So it's been around for a while. You know, I think they look great. I like the way they look. Other people, you know, they'll say otherwise, but of course, I have a friend who doesn't take care of his Leather Pros. He lets the sun beat him up. His Leather Pros, they're almost entirely white. However, I do apply a marine UV protectant. It's 303, I believe, marine grade, you know, protectant. I do apply it every 3 months. It's not that, you know, bad as far as having to do it. It is quite easy. It's not that bad, but some people just don't want to do it. So if you're out in Texas and stuff like that, then you got to consider that. There's also, of course, you know, I've seen many comments. All right, let's just say that I've seen plenty of comments. Everything from the plastic being too thin, you know, Florida. We're talking about Florida. We're talking about Texas. You know, those places where it is pretty hot. So that's my bracket. If you guys haven't seen the video, I have a spacer. Like I said, the bike is filthy. You guys can see how much they shake. They don't shake that much. It's, you know, the bike's pretty good. So let's talk about, like I said, the spacing is one thing that I just can't get over. You know, look at that. It's about 3.5 inches between the fender and the saddlebag. So I'm not a huge fan of the spacing. You guys can see the back of it, of course. You know, being this up close, you really see it. It really does stand out being this close. But once you're about, you know, somewhere around 6 feet away from the bike, you really don't notice the spacing that much. I do have a little bit of a leak. You guys can see, you know, look at that. I got to do like a drain hole or something out here. I think it does have a drain hole. Doesn't it have a drain hole? I'm not entirely sure. I guess it does not have a drain hole, but I might have to drill a drain hole for this. So it's been raining. I don't know where it's leaking from. I'm guessing it's probably leaking from the speaker. I'm guessing it's leaking from somewhere around here. So maybe I have to, you know, put some caulking or something. Maybe that's what I got to do. There's a little bit of water in there as well. You guys can see just a tad bit of water. So there is a little bit of water coming into this thing. This speaker wire keeps on coming off. I'm not sure what is. Oh, it's because of I have something on top of it. That's what's going on. So I gotta pinch this this connector. I gotta pinch it so that way it stops coming off. But they do leak. You know, they're not waterproof. I think this one I am going to have to do some kind of a drain. Just do like a little hole somewhere here so I could get this water out. All right, so I mean that's that. It does leak, but I think I could probably fix it. Like I said, I did have to modify the 6x9 speakers that I have in there, they're not for this bike or these saddlebags. So it could be that as far as, you know, the modification, you guys can see this is, I did have to cut out, you know, a little bit of the saddlebag right here. I had to cut that out so I can make room for my connectors. But I didn't really modify these the speaker location. Everything else, you can see like right here, right where it actually mounts, it's sealed. So I'm not sure where it is leaking from. As far as the audio system, you guys have seen my video. I don't really see a huge benefit of having the 6x9s in the saddlebags. I mean, yes, it is loud. It's loud when it's parked, you know. It's loud because you get sound from here, you get sound from there. So if you're at a bike meet and you have your music blasting, then it is louder, right? By a couple decibels. You know, it's louder by a couple decibels. But as far as riding the bike with the speaker lids, I just don't really hear the improvement. I just don't hear it. I mean, the speakers are behind you. You're doing 70, 80, 90 miles per hour on the freeway. I do have a lot of wind protection, so I do get, you know, benefits from that all around, you know, just getting the audio from the 6.5 speakers. But quite honestly, if you're in the market to get speaker lids so you could get better audio, don't do this. All right, forget about this. Do something here, or get the in-helmet speakers or whatever. But as far as, you know, getting huge improvements as far as audio from your speaker lids, it's not gonna happen. All right, I'm not that. Like I mentioned before, I wasn't too impressed with the audio. Maybe it's the 6x9s. You know, maybe I have to change them, or maybe I have to upgrade the 6x9s. But as far as right now with this setup, I don't remember the brand name. What is this? DS18 6x9 3-way speakers. So these are like $70 speakers. All right. So I don't know. Maybe by upgrading to JBL or Rockford Fosgate or getting something else, maybe I'll get a improvement over the audio. But as far as the build quality, I think they're right up there with the Harley OEM ones. You can see, like I said, you can see how much they flex. Like I said, the plastic's pretty thin. They're just like the CVOs. They're exactly the same. The thickness, I think that's where Harley was able to cut down on the weight by making these light. Because I also have the Mount Rushmore saddlebags. The Mount Rushmore saddlebags are a lot heavier than these guys. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You guys can see the overall build, FXRT with the lowers and the hard saddlebags. So that is my review. I think they're great saddlebags, but if you're looking for audio, if you're looking for, you know, capacity, you know, just like I have a whole video on just saddlebags. These are pretty good. All right, the TCMT for the price, $300 and some odd dollars. I know Viking saddlebags, they have, you know, some good options as well. They do have a few quick detach options with their saddlebags. So, you know, it all depends on you know, your skill. Do you have the ability to modify these, or do you just want a quick bolt-on, you know, option? Adavan Black, they have an option for a quick bolt-on, like I said, but you're gonna pay $240 for just the bracket. I had to weld these. You guys already saw them. I had to weld them, and I also had to use spacers to get them to fit. You know, there's plenty of options, but in my opinion, if I had the funds to spend $1,000 something or $1,200, I would 100% go with the Nasty Hogs. I don't think they have speaker lids, but you could also just buy the speaker lids if you really want. But of course, the speaker lids on the Nasty Hog, well, if you have, you know, if you buy them from Adavan Black or if you buy them from TCMT, that's only 5x7. they're not 6x9s, all right? So if I'm not happy with the audio from my 6x9s, I highly doubt the 5x7s are going to be any bit of an improvement over the 6x9s. So enough rambling. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. That's my follow-up of the saddlebags. They're great. Oh crap. It's just what happens when oh, my heart. They're great. They're great saddlebags. It's just, you know, what I wanted out of them, I just wasn't happy with it. All right, the audio's not that great, which is, you know, it is what it is. The audio wasn't that great. The capacity is good. You can also lock them, but I guess the benefit would be just having the color match saddlebags and not having to maintain the Leather Pro. So life's a risk. Get out there and ride. Later.